All right, we are unmuted. Hello, everyone. Our rivals, Green Bay Packers. Yeah, no, I remember seeing that. So yeah, good luck to them, Skull. But I don't know how good the Green Bay Packers are nowadays. But yeah, I wish them the best of luck. Hair's slightly getting longer. Anyway, enough time. Green screen dead. I'm just trying some different things and seeing how they go. So we'll see how it is. Again, like, this is kind of like how much room I have back there because of the leg and everything. You could basically see that stuff, and I can't really put it any much closer to me. So it's kind of in the awkward spot. But hey, just trying it out. Into Metroid? Maybe. Alright. Where we left off. I remember... Yeah, I failed to save before getting certain things, so... Let me just double check something. Do we have... Oh, yeah, we have Liz. I got, Right, this episode, we're gonna be training up Liz a little bit so we can get a special monster that apparently we can only get through breeding. Just gonna make sure everything is okay. Alright, and I don't think we're gonna be able to make too much progress in terms of any dungeons, but we'll see. And I also have to be careful what dungeons I go into, otherwise Liz will die.
Yep. Too weak of a dungeon, not too.
Yep, exactly.
If it's too weak, it's not beneficial.
Exactly.
If it's too strong, it's not beneficial.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Skull. Anyway, Will, Jamie, how you guys been doing?
I finally got rest, and it's magical.
I'm glad you did. I'm eating Cheez-Its, hot and spicy. So, they're spicy Cheez-Its. Will, how about you? How you been doing?
I've been doing good.
That's good. Will's being Will. Yeah, he's riding his will to me. When he dies, I take his will. That's what we agreed upon, right? So originally, yes, they were Phantos, but unfortunately, he has been busy with other things, so he hasn't been able to stream on Thursdays. Normally, Tuesdays and Thursdays would be his stream days. Hey, he's the one who sets the stuff, not me. Well, Tuesdays and Wednesdays were his most recent one. And I say that because that's when his current job entails. That's his off days. But with what am I saying? But before that, it was yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I had Wednesdays at one point for streams, and I know Kraid knows this, because I know that Kraid showed up on a couple of my Wednesday streams. I don't know if you did too much during those times. It used to be Sunday. Yeah, I think Sunday possibly, but then I started streaming on Sundays with D&D, which Jamie, Chris, Lissa, and Janine and I haven't done in a long time.
Everything keeps going sideways.
Pretty much. You look super shy at that. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Yeah, everything goes pretty sideways for us in terms of like scheduling a group thing that we don't do. Like it's one of those things that if Chris is unable to DM, but it's another thing that we decide as a group to not do a session unless all of us are there. Because technically with D&D, you can have like one member always absent at least. I know it's possible because I've had a session like that before. Oh, by the way, Jamie Will, have you kick my desk. Have you guys tried the demo of the new Dragon Monsters game? Because I have yet to try it.
Every time I pick up my Switch, kids scream.
You said you did, Will?
I have yet to try.
You have yet to try too. So I've seen some clips of it that's supposedly set in sometime before, like, 4, I guess. Which I don't know in terms of the timeline where you know about it, Jamie. The Dragon Quest timeline is so weird now.
A lot of the game's timelines are.
Like, I don't know if you still know what's the earliest timeline now for Dragon Quest. Which, again, like, you would... It will be a spoiler, unfortunately.
I do not know, honestly.
Would you like me to reveal it?
Yeah, sure, why not?
It is Dragon Quest XI.
Really? It's the earliest?
It's the newest game, and yes, it is the earliest. There is a reason why, and I discovered it after playing the post-game a bit. I know you were in the post-game. I'm pretty sure you said you were in the post-game, Jamie.
After the first. I am thinking, honestly, about just starting again.
Yeah, like, I will say for you, if you finish the main post-game stuff, you will then see what I'm talking about. Like, I can spoil the cutscenes what I mean if you don't mind that. It's been a long time, but I also don't want to spoil it if you intend to try it.
I intend to try it, so wahaha.
So yeah, no spoilers, but yeah, that is it. Originally, it was supposed to be Dragon Quest III that was supposed to be the...
Oh no, that's a risky bisky. It's a very risky bisky.
Well, I got some herbs, so I'm gonna use those. Question is, what is Ebby's? Ebby's Wild is so bad.
It makes it extra spicy risky. Spicy shrimp.
I would give the live corn to Liz.
I misheard that entirely.
I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking.
I thought you called it a live corn.
I mean, corn can be still alive.
It sounded like you were gonna feed it to him like a hamster.
Yes. All right, we're risking it.
Exactly what it sounded like to me.
What are you saying? I put something right behind Liz.
Yeah, I got one headset, pretty much one headset on, one headset on.
One headset. I heard you said one headset on, one headset
It's
on.
like one side of the headset of my headset on, one side off.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah.
I'm eating cheesecake.
All right. Risk it for the biscuit. What you got? One of those is like almost a boss monster.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, they're all in fear. Nice. Oh, Abby's actually listening to me for one thing. Should I go for the lion next, or should I go for the ogre? The Lionix did get hit once, though. What shall we go for? Will. Jamie's currently BRB. Will.
Random choice.
Well, if it's random choice, I kind of just want to go get rid of the Lionix then, because the ogre is the only one that hasn't been hit yet. But I will give a rib right now, because we don't know what was going to happen now. Okay, so the ogre is definitely currently there. Alright, we'll give you a rib. I am testing to see if we do need a sirloin, or can we use a rib for this? I gave a pork chop to just double check on it. Ah, there we go. We don't need a sirloin, but we need a sirloin level to get a monster. So we poached a monster again. It's a female.
Did we post a boss level one?
No, Lionx was already getting hit, and it was hard for me to aim for it. So let me look at that. It's like a boss level monster. It's not exactly, I don't think. Yeah, it's not exactly. It's a devil class one. But we can make it with Lizard Man. Okay, so Lionx is not used for any bosses, but it can be used for some really good monsters, especially for breeding material. So that's fine. Also, what do you want to name this female ogre?
I don't know.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we can. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh. No, we can definitely get a couple boss level monsters. Ogre was definitely the better choice. Oh, Will, we can get some really good monsters.
Ogre.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to name Ogre though.
Isn't ogre OGRE?
You want to just name it Ogre?
Might as well.
Okay. All right, we're just renaming it just Ogre. No, you head to the farm. So that guy gives items. Basically, we can make this. Or this. These two are, I believe, bosses. At least the second one is a boss. And we're gonna be facing him. And here's the thing, Will. With the first one, we can make a very, very special monster. So, pretty much, Ogre is really useful in that regard. So I won the battle. We got Ogre, and
Ooh.
out of the 3, I don't know about the other one because it was killed like instantaneously. I was looking at Ogre, and it can make like 8 different monsters, and those two, what I just posted, Jamie, are like some of the best best monsters. Like those are I think the second one is a boss monster. I don't think the other guy is a boss monster, but with the first one I sent, oh no, yeah, both of them are bosses. But the thing is that with the first one, we can make a very, very special monster with that. I'm not gonna spoil what it is yet.
That's fair. You do you. I'm just excited that you're excited. But the Harmer's pretty awesome.
We named Ogre.
Yep.
You named Ogre?
We named Ogre.
Makes sense.
Ogre.
Yeah, and it was a female. So yeah, we got Ogre. It can make a really good set of monsters. So that's definitely the best out of those 3 that we got. And also I have confirmed, Jamie, that a sirloin just helps expedite the process of giving meat to get a guaranteed get a monster from a trainer. But if you have like 2 ribs, it should be able to handle it, because they're like the level of a sirloin. So now, since this is the final floor, what I'm basically doing is just going to explore this floor and level up by also getting some items as well. So what do we think, people? Are we going to try to breed Ogre as a to make something right away? Because I think we can make those 2 right away, honestly. And I guess like with this game's being made, it doesn't matter if you have a male in the first slot or female. Well, I mean, technically on order. It only matters is that when you breed, you need to have a male and a female. You can't have the same gender. But all you then and the breeding stuff, if you get the right two monsters, then all you need to worry about is literally just the order, and the order will make a different monster depending on what you put together, which is honestly interesting in that regard.
Oh, slime jack. Another jack slime.
Yeah, I see that. It's just the only issue is with that one is that we are running out of space, so we need to breed more.
That is more unfair. I'm just surprised it's here.
I mean, this is the Room of Strength, which I think is the Stone Man area.
Ooh. Fire slash.
Yeah, Fire Slash is pretty good, but I think I still like Evil Slash. Especially since Fire Slash can be negated by fire types.
Sorry for delayed reactions. I am watching. I'm watching on Twitch.
I mean, I have it on Discord if you don't want to have the delayed reactions.
Ah, there's one. Sorry, I've out of the group. I kind of been realizing I have like the lowest amount of like points. So I've been trying to catch streams so I could get my points up.
No worries. I mean, technically, I'm pretty sure Chris has like a good amount, so you can ask him for a request or whatever.
I know. I could always bug Chris. Hi.
And there are ways for me to have Chris transfer the points to you, in a sense.
There are, but at the same time, I want to make sure that I am. How do I put it? Just because I could always bug Chris doesn't mean I should.
But that's why you married him. You always bug him.
Me. Sorry. As I bug him in the background, my apologies for getting distracted.
It's fine. Have you tried party animals yet, Jamie?
No, not yet. I've been doing a little bit of a rush project in the background.
I've been wanting.
Right now?
I do, huh? Oh no, Jamie's doing some kind of rush project, and I asked her if she had tried party animals.
What do you do?
Oh, I'm grinding.
Gotcha.
I mean, this is literally grinding up Liz. I legit don't know, Will, if the breeding here's what I don't know, and maybe you can help look this up, Will. I don't know if breeding, if we can just breed at any point when they're able to, and they can get all the potential from their parents. So like, if I didn't get like all the moves that the monster can essentially learn, like Fire Slash or whatever, and I bred it early, can their offspring learn those moves, or do I have to train up the monsters to get the moves so that their offspring can get said moves? Like, I don't know how the breeding mechanic works in this one.
I already heard something like that, and I couldn't find anything.
I'm a little bit upset because it's like there's like so much questions I want to ask for this game.
But because it's so old, it's been lost to time.
Well, not just that. I mean, there's some games that are super old and they get like a backlog of information. It's just this game is not as popular.
It's obscure.
Yes. I would love that this game gets more recognition, but it sucks.
It's not that it's not popular. It's obscure.
Mm-hmm.
Those who know about it, it's extremely popular with, but it was a very limited 1998 game.
Yep. And it's decent, going decently for the secondhand market. It's only because of the Western audience. In Japan, I think this is like a decent. No, this is like a popular spin-off because it got like quite a bit of games, even the Joker series. And they got even Joker 3, which we never got. And I would need to get like that. Heck, they got a 3DS remake of this first game, and I genuinely just want to play it just to see how much different that game is to this one, because it uses the Joker 3 engine. But you can never beat the classics. It's gonna level up Liz at least once. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think this is Stone Man's area. Yep, there we go. You can't even talk to the mimic. Oh, come on.
Nope. Someone probably out of bounds it so you could.
Probably, but I highly doubt that they changed the dialogue for it. Oh, before I forget though, we're saving.
Mm-hmm. Saving is important.
So, alright. Let's go down and breed some more monsters, because again, Ogre... we are still running low on spots. Those are also adorable sewing stuff, Jamie.
Mm-hmm. I've been practicing and improving. And
Okay.
you already know one of the projects I have planned, Nick.
Yep. Now remind me again, because I might have to... I think I remember, but... might have to remind me.
A slime.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That is planned. It's just... I've been using smaller projects to work to bigger projects.
Alright. So... Alright. I'm gonna put out the list of what the ogre can make for you guys. And, so again, so the first one I sent you can be made into a very specific boss monster. The second one is a boss monster, which I don't think has any special like monsters it can make. Yeah, it only can make like battle wrecks again. So that's only for a unique monster that we want to get that specifically. The next monster is that dragon I sent. That monster can be made into a boss monster that we can get pretty soon, as long as everything plays out correctly. And that can be used in quite a bit of recipes too. Oh yeah. I guess Battle Rex is another monster we can make, which you guys already know that. We can make. We're just literally looking up all the. I'm literally looking up all the monsters that we can make. And let's see. That one does have quite a bit of monsters it can make. It's quite versatile. It can make a lava man. And a phoenix. So it is versatile in that regard. It can make something called a gate guard? This little devil. And it is versatile. It can still make about the same monsters as the others, like a couple of them. So it's still basically the same. It can make a different boss monster basically. But we only have one ogre, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I sent those two to you guys. Oh, dang. Is there no... Oh, whoa. There's something called Robster, and then there's something called a Roboster. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Dragon Monsters.
Yeah. Early Dragon Quest be like that though.
And then there's this one. Those are the monsters are possible. So basically, Ogre can be made into multiple monsters with a lot of versatile like possibilities. We can make a Skeletor, which can make a Blizzardy. I can make some dead monsters, that's for sure. But the Roboster can be made into a lot of like beast monsters.
Does he have the conference?
Oh, it can make ice. It can make an Iceman too. I'm looking at this. What do you guys feel like? Do we want to make making some of these monsters? What do we feel like trying to make? Well, James, I'm gonna need some of you guys' inputs on this one too.
Now with the Blizzardy, we could get the one bird we were all oohing and awing over.
There's that one, and then, it's also that I want to make an Iceman too. The only thing is that Iceman and Blizzardy are the most difficult, like some of the most difficult monsters to make because they ask for some specific monsters and combinations. I mean, I could get them during like trainer battles, and that's a thing, Jamie. I could do that. I mean, if we were to like again, like we can make a boss monster as soon, like really soon, because if I were to make one specific monster, one of the optional bosses that that we have coming up is gettable, and if we get them, we can literally immediately make a boss monster. I don't think we need another Battle Rex. Yeah, because I think the best course we should try is Andriel, either an Arc Demon. Geekguard is okay there. Santasaur is the one that we could get, but that one is very specifically made for like one specific monster. And even then, I don't know if I want to make that monster, because it requires a very specific monster to be made with it. And that is hard enough to get. I'm also looking at what we can make. What is Saberman? Pretty sure we have one, do we? Do we not? Oh, we don't even have a Saberman, so I can't even make the robot.
How do we make a Saberman?
Saberman, we can find it in the wild, so I would not want to make them, because they're asking for like various different monsters like Stone Man, Funky Bird, Golem, Phoenix, all that stuff. I would not want to get a Saberman. We don't have a Dead Knight, so we can't even make a skeleton monster. We can make the first two I sent. We can make a Gate Guard, I'm pretty sure. Arc Demon, we do have a dragon we can probably use. It's unfortunate that Ogre is a female, because then I could have used it for Battle Rex and we could have made a really good dragon. But we don't have that. So really what we can make is, unless we want to make another Battle Rex, we got Arc Demon. We got a Gate Guard, we got a Centasaur and Evil Armor. What shall we go for?
Evil Armor, Centasaur.
Yeah. Evil Armor will not. Evil Armor is not much. You can't breed with that much, so it would be most likely a material monster that we just use for anything.
Oh, the Harmer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then Centasaur is used for like could be used for a very special breeding, but the other monster that's required for that breeding is like hard enough to make.
What does it take to make the other guys?
A Gold Golem.
And the Gold Golem's a pain.
Yeah, because you need a Lava Man and an Ice Man to make that.
Iceman is the one we're trying to... Oh boy. They like to make this complicated.
Yeah, but I also have another monster that I think is way better than making that monster. So, So there's Centaur. Gate Guard has materials it can be made with. It can be made with like some demons and dragons. It can still make a Centaur and evil armor in a sense. And then we got Archdemon, which I believe has a lot of, it has a decent amount of possibilities. Archdemon can be bred with a lot of monsters.
Yes.
We can make the special dragon with Battle Rex. That can be made with some multiple monsters as well. Archdemon can be also made with to make a Phoenix and a Lava Man, I believe.
And that the Phoenix leads to what we need.
But
Yes.
don't we already have a Phoenix?
We do have a Phoenix, but we can always use it to make another thing, because Phoenixes can be utilized for other things too.
True. That way we can also get a stronger thing.
Yeah, and then we also, like I mentioned, like we can make another, I believe, a Lava Man. Yeah, we can make a Lava Man with an Archdemon. Which, in a sense, is a lot easier to get than Iceman, but still. Shall we go with a Archdemon?
I think that will lead us to a fun payoff.
Will, are you okay with that too?
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll look up that. What do we need for an Archdemon? Archdemon, we need any kind of dragon in the non... So we need a male dragon. We used the dragon already in there, so... I need to look for a male dragon. Do I have a male dragon in this? That's a... pretty sure we have a male dragon somewhere. That's a female. Why do we only have like male dragons? Is what I'm bothered. Like female dragons is what I'm bothered by.
I don't know. Maybe the male dragons are hiding?
Technically, we used our male dragon to make Liz. I swear. Oh my god, all the dragons we have are literally female. You gotta be kidding me!
Sorry for laughing, but that's actually really funny.
Oh my god! Oh! Shall we go with plan B? Where we find a different monster, or shall we go and try to get a male dragon?
Maybe let's try to go get a male? I don't know at this point.
It's one of those things that we could, but that's gonna take some time, and that's still RNG if we get them. I'm trying to make some progress today.
You are not having a good time with progress, though, are you?
No, I'm not. Well, what do you feel like, Jamie? We're on your schedule at the moment.
I'm fine at the moment.
Yeah.
I
But-
do not work tomorrow. I just have to be up by 6:30. That's all.
So, but what would you say? Do you want to find a male dragon, or do we want to try a different option?
You could try to find a male dragon. It's not the end of the world. As long as we aren't being with like colonoscopy exams on them, we're good.
All right. I'll go for Gate of Wisdom because that has another petard, nard, or whatever.
Rest gods are saying none for you.
Oh, if I don't get a male dragon on this run, it's I also need to figure out what kind of meat I have.
You're just gonna blame me if you don't get a male dragon.
Pretty much.
And just because I'm Dragon Hermit doesn't mean I control all the dragons.
Yes, you are.
No.
How about you?
I should have had spicy beef. It had more of a, it would have had more of a kick to it.
Really?
Yeah, the spicier beef one has a little more kick than the spicy chicken. The hot spicy beef for some reason. The hot spicy chicken. What do you want, Lily? Why? Why are you getting up in my face?
It's like, I want attention.
Yes.
I can't believe she's almost 6 months old and she's almost as big as my 3-year-old.
Oh, Maine Coon.
Funny thing, she doesn't have those like Maine Coon features.
Cats can mix. A lot of
And-
times, a mixed Maine Coon could get huge, but not look like a Maine Coon.
My brother earlier today came down the ladder from the attic, which is his room, and just looks at me. He's like, you know, this makes a lot of sense. I did not know that cats could breed with different males and have so cats can have different fathers
Oh yeah, in a single litter. Yeah.
in a single litter. And I'm sitting there going like, oh my dear gosh, he just now figured this out.
That's how love works, kids.
That's how cat do.
It's like, yes, my brother, this is how this works, yes. So my cat could definitely have a totally different father compared to his pudgy little thing.
Fudgy little snowball.
His is gray with a white patch on her chest,
Oh, cutie.
while mine's was a strange mix of colors.
You should
Sounds
try.
like a tortie.
You should try holding your cat in one hand and try to take a picture of it to see how big it is.
Just from the sounds of it, that sounds like it might break his hand.
No, she's not that big yet.
It's like I always see those cat videos where it's like when I see a little kitten, I'm always like I kind of just want to pick her up and just hold her in a hand like it's like, oh, now she's mine.
The pudgy one, oh, pick her up and you definitely can feel the weight. You just got that. I always have to look at her and wondering, it's like, what in the world do you eat besides the cat food? You have to be eating something else.
She's eating all the dumbbells in the house.
She'd give Garfield a run for his money.
Speaking of Garfield, so apparently Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, the second one coming out, it became a thing where Garfield, apparently his reflector move, whatever his special move, is turns him into his original form of when Garfield was first released.
Oh, oh no!
Like, you literally see a moment of him being like a fat, sad cat, and I'm just like, yep, this is a reference to how he was originally. I mean, I find that funny, and I like that the developers are doing a lot of their efforts to make like references and stuff.
I don't know if this is true, by the way. Do not quote me on this. And Disney really does need to change the title on this if it is true. Apparently there's a movie that Disney's coming out with that's called Two Girls, One Cup.
Probably.
If this is true, they really need to change that title.
I don't know. I think it's perfect. Jamie, do you think it's
I have
perfect?
not seen that actual video, and I will keep it that way.
Two girls, one cup.
That sounds like a bad day.
I don't know. It's two girls with one cup. It's like sharing one cup to drink in the restaurant.
I don't want to know what it'll be, but the heck is going on?
Your cat is headbutting you.
They're in my closet and they're getting into something, and I have no idea what.
You know what's funny is that
Cats.
whenever I had Bagheera come into my room, and I leave my closet or open my closet door, she immediately runs to the closet just to stick her head in, and even goes into it and tries to find the deepest, darkest hole to go stay in.
That's a cat. That's legit cat behavior.
I'm
No,
legit.
I know,
I'm legit tempted to be like, here's the closet. She goes in, and I'm just gonna close the door on her. And he's like,
Oh.
this is what you get.
Now I see what's going on. The older one is in a box in a strange fortress thing that's been built in my closet. So she's pretty much like in her little fortress castle thing.
The Fortress of Solitude.
Pretty much, but it's not really that so much of a solitude away from the other one. And Lily's trying to get at her.
So, you know, as a kid, I always saw those, like, old shows where they have, like, build, like, cardboard, castles and everything. And as a kid, I always wanted my parents to leave the giant boxes so I can play around in them. But they never let me. And so, now that I'm older, I could do that, but I'm too big for most of the boxes. But as a kid, I would have loved to have like a pillow fortress or a cardboard box fortress because I just saw them so many times as a kid.
Go to U-Haul.
I know they have a lot, but I have to buy those boxes. I wanted my parents to leave the giant boxes that they order from like shipping or whatever, ordering like a giant computer or whatever.
Have them order a tool chest. Those boxes are insane.
Maybe one day, Jamie, your kids will start wanting to have a cardboard box fortress too. I would have loved to have like a pillow or cardboard box fortress when I was younger. I'm so sad that I couldn't. And there's not much room in my apartment to do said thing.
You can get creative.
Yeah. I could put it inside my room, yes. But I feel like that's a little bit much. Hey, Will.
I saw the move.
Liz learned suck all. I like how Jamie knew exactly what I was trying to make you hear.
I know none of these things are dirty, but at the same time, they are not helping themselves.
I mean, this was back in the day where naming was their kind of their own scheme of things, and they also were limited on a bunch of like spaces.
There's also the cultural gap.
Yes.
Lily, you did take off with it.
Was it a sock?
No, she took off with a laser pointer.
The first cat to catch the laser pointer.
Yep. To be fair though, Jamie, I don't think innuendos were a thing back then.
It's the hardest part of learning a language. Sayings and sayings, phrases, and innuendos.
Slangs and all that stuff, yeah. English is the easiest language to learn, guys. It's only because I know it. No, that's literally what my 10-year-old self said in the past of like, it's so easy. Why is it so hard to learn our language?
It's because English language doesn't make sense. Like, legitimately, it just doesn't follow its own rules.
It has rules, yes, but it doesn't.
It doesn't follow them.
No, it doesn't. Ah, there you are.
Question is, will it be a male?
I will kill it if it isn't a male. As long as Abby just keeps defending, it's fine. Oh, whoops! Ah!
You spoke too soon.
I mashed! Whatever. I got a bunch of ribs.
Did it work though?
No, I didn't use any of them.
You forgot.
No, I mashed.
Ah.
Okay, this time I will not mash. The bad thing about being a gamer, you tend to be impatient at times and start mashing. I think this is like in general for a lot of people. Okay. I will give you a rib because I have like 5 of them now. I'll give you another rib because I have like 5 of them still. Please be a male that I don't waste my meat on you. God dang it! You didn't even get up.
That's
Phrasing.
so unfortunate.
Ah, phrasing is out the window whenever I stream, Jamie. You know this. Time to beat everyone with my meat. Yeah, I'll go down. Now I know that.
Jesus.
Whoa! Oh! Oh, this one! I haven't seen this dungeon yet. Oh, this is a fun one. There's always a set path for these.
It's like the trap houses.
Yeah. So these are one of the set dungeons that you could get. I remember that this is a thing. Because this happens way too often in the later dungeons. And I mean, I used to do this so much I memorized the path. I haven't done this in like forever. And you can also get enemy attacked on said platforms. Bless you.
Ow.
Why ow?
Okay.
Oh, every time I sneeze, all my nerves just start to flare
Not
up
do fun
and
things.
yeah, they start to flare up and yeah, do things that is just not pleasant and cause me pain.
Hmm. Also, hi. Ah!
It's,
Ah,
Okay,
it's the-
that one was straight up my not Xbox, but my GameCube controller. I was using the analog stick, which never play with the analog stick with Game Boy games because apparently it sometimes reads it as 2 inputs when you push it down once.
yes, I remember that.
I really should just be playing with the D-pad. I don't know why I keep playing with the analog stick. I like how we just don't move and we just like casually slide. How you doing, Luigi? I'll give you a pork chop because I don't want to keep giving you ribs because you forgot. Like I wasted like 2 ribs on one. Oh, come on. Actually, I need to double check something. Oh, there is a move called Ironize to able to toss more meat at the monsters. That's probably a good skill to learn.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I thought. So yeah, it is possible to get multiple monsters, but apparently this game's designed so that because I have said monster in my library or in my farm, it's apparently extremely difficult to get said monster.
Ah. Really
So-
hard to get.
So I would need to find a different dragon if I want to potentially get a better chance. I'm gonna look up for other dragon monsters to see what I can do.
Yeah, I know the Drax kit is a thing, but we have a Drax kit, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's dragons. I don't have a king cobra.
Does that count as a dragon?
It does.
First one we did.
Yeah, that's the one I. That's one I don't have. Is that a mini drag?
Was it that we were facing a whole bunch? And that
We were
was
facing.
poisoning us?
Yeah, we were facing a whole bunch, and they kept poisoning me.
Those
That
guys
must
are
have been-
annoying, though.
That must have been it. 'Cause I could have sworn we had one.
Oh, fairy drac is a monster. Is a dragon monster. Do we have a fairy drac?
Didn't we catch one?
But is it male though?
No, if we already have one, then it's a female. According to my list, I don't see a fairy drac. Because like yeah, we can get a mini drac, a fairy drac, and king cobras, which I do know we've met them all in previous dungeons, but king cobra is in that one annoying one right now. So mini drac is in a very early one, and fairy drac is in a later-ish one. Because I use so much meat, Jamie, I kind of want to restart this run.
That's more than fair.
Yeah.
You saved at a critical point, so it shouldn't be
Yeah.
too terrible.
It was right before the entering the portal, so that's the thing. So if fairy dracs are a dragon, I can either get a mini drac, which is in a really, really easy dungeon, or I can start training still and go to a later one. Where is the fairy drac?
We were that one dungeon we were just in, not this one, but the one before it, for training. That had a
Oh.
bunch of fairy dracs.
Was it? Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah, they were on the last floor.
It was on strength. Yeah. I see it. Yeah, that's on the strength one. Okay.
Did that help?
Yep, that did. Now I know what one you're talking about. Thank you, Jamie.
No problem.
Yeah, fairy dracs we don't have, so yeah, apparently getting multiple monsters is difficult, which honestly I find very infuriating actually, if you really think about it. Cause like there are monster breeds that you can only get if you breed the same type. There it is. That like literally you can only breed the same type. You can only get a monster if you breed the same type of monster together. Which that's why I find it a little bit annoying, because it's straight up like you cannot get that it would make it really difficult to get said monster if you can only like if they make it difficult to get copies.
Yeah. They don't want you getting copies at all, it feels like.
Yeah, because like I mashed again. Like that's the thing with this with this, because I know, like, for example, slime kings, for example, to get a slime king, it says that you should breed like 5 slimes together, like the same slime together, and getting a copy of a slime is difficult enough then, because I already have another slime.
Maybe they make an exception for slime so you could get Slime King easy.
But then there's like also like Evil Eye, for example, that I have already, but you need another one to make a clown monster and stuff like that. Like there are monsters that are clearly made for multiple of the same type. It's a male.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a boy.
I don't think it matters what we name it because it's gonna go bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna name you Papa. Actually, no, wait. Got a better idea.
That could be concerning statement.
Daddy.
Why?
Alright, now time for a little bit of training. Going through this again. I mean, I could use a warp wing, but warp wings are getting low on my inventory, so... And training up Liz is a thing. Also, Will, why would you ask why? It's me you're talking about.
Always have to ask why, because it's also not you I'm asking why. I am asking the gods why.
Because they're torturing you, Will. Are you talking about
I'm being tortured enough with all this medical I go through with.
Make sacrifices to the elder gods.
I sacrifice enough blood.
Technically, you never did many bloodshed, because if you're a dragon that just burns people, they won't give that much blood.
Oh, you have no idea how much blood I spit on faces. It's gross.
Stabby, stab, stab.
Keep biting back my mouth, and it's not pleasant. It keeps opening the wound back there.
Okay.
It's the iron taste.
That is why I don't like Starbucks.
Starbucks?
Starbucks tastes like iron to me, and it just, no. People just said I get bad batches. It's like, no, this is every time at Starbucks.
At Starbucks, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I kept hearing Starabugs, and I was like, what the heck is a Starabug? So, how many times have you gone to Starbucks, and what did you order?
Coffee with just a little bit of sugar and a little bit of cream. Like an Americano. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy.
And you ordered this how many times at Starbucks?
I've ordered this times at least 10, 15 times.
That is a lot. That's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like a small thing of, maybe it's not a... No. It's just... Either I am repeatedly unlucky, which admittedly...
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah. Or I'm just...
Mhm.
Or it just tastes like someone ground up a whole bunch of copper and iron pennies.
I also feel like it could be just the Starbucks you're going to all the time.
True. I've been to multiple Starbucks as well, though, so... It's just... I will only order cake pops.
Not the K-pop stars.
No. I like cake.
It's like, I remember when going to PAX, there was this one Starbucks that was super close to the convention hall, and it was all
that poor Starbucks.
yeah, it was all hands on deck. It was busy, and it was already filling up like early in the morning. And they had like a special thing that I'm glad I got to try a little bit, where they had like a special like mixture for the convention. It was like a peach drink. I tried it. It was actually not too bad.
Yeah, no. Their fruit drinks are great. I just keep getting ones with orange in them by accident.
Oh, this was not a fruit drink. This was like a frappuccino with pink like flavoring, like a strawberry flavoring.
Huh.
It's not a fruit drink. It was fairly sugary. It had caffeine. And I wanted caffeine because I was waking up early. Waking up like 6 or 7 a.m. every single day for PAX weekend. Because So we needed to get there as early as possible. And you know what's funny is that at PAX, so normally they would make people wait outside of the building before they can get into the building to do said things. But I don't know who was in charge of PAX, but apparently neither convention hall was given the, like, I guess, like, in a sense, full on, like, idea what to do. Like, the summit, the new building in Seattle, I think they were originally planning for people to wait outside of the building to go inside the building. But then when Sean, Carl, Mike, and I went on Friday, we were like seeing people go in, and I was like, okay, let's follow them. We see them go through security, which is like checking your bags and everything, which we went through security. And then they only say like, okay, when you go down, you wait down there before the convention hall. But for us, we decided to go upstairs to hang out a little bit. And they were like, we were walking all over the building, trying different things and seeing what they were doing. And it was just like, is this even allowed? And basically a lot of the enforcers were like, technically no, but at the same time, they're allowing a lot of people in here. So we don't even know.
That's always a fun thing. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, we don't even know what we're doing.
Yeah, it's like there was clearly a big communication problem, and this happened for all 4 days. This happened in not just 1 day or 2 days. It happened all 4 days. And I went in early for like the Nintendo Live stuff too. So yeah, it was just weird. I don't know what exactly happened.
Sounds like they're still cutting teeth with the new hall. Their staff isn't fully trained yet.
I wouldn't say it's fully trained. It's that they did not know what to do about the new hall. I think that's the issue right there, because that was their first time trying the new hall, and it ended up being like
Chaotic?
I would just say more of like they're trying a few things differently to see how it plays out. Cause like at the end of the day, it's they used both convention, which they basically used half of the convention hall and put it into the summit building, while the other half went in with Nintendo Live, went into the other convention hall, which was more annoying to people because they were like, oh, hey, walk here. And it takes like 10 minutes to get to the other building. And you have to keep going through security every single time you go into the building. There is no connection.
They did not think of that at all.
It's more of like when they built the summit building, there was no plans to connect the summit to the convention hall. There was no plan.
But they were planning on using both buildings for larger conventions.
For the most part, I guess, yeah. There was clearly like just a lack of like long-term planning, basically. They were thinking of short-term to basically like keep a lot of popular conventions like PAX at in Seattle, basically.
Yeah, because it was getting too small there.
Yep. But hey, PAX was pretty good in the summit, so I'm not fully complaining. Ha, I can't carry herbs.
Growing pains.
Yeah.
Get a new pair of shoes, they don't quite fit right.
And you may never grow into those shoes.
There we go.
All right. Which order do I have to do this? Ogre first, okay. And Daddy? Archdemon +2, yeah.
Oh, +2?
It's a +2.
Ooh.
All right, cool. Saving, and there we go. We're making an Archdemon. That ogre sprite looks weird.
It does.
He looks like a naked man.
That makes it even worse.
But the issue is, ogre is supposed to be a female in that regard.
Did it work?
Yeah, I just want to know if I want to hatch it now or not. Because if we hatch it, it will take up a space in the farm. But if we don't hatch it, we can technically save it for later. What do you think, Jamie? Well, what do we think? Want to leave it for now?
Leap, maybe that way there's space, but do we know what egg is what?
Yeah. It will mention what eggs is what. Don't worry.
Because I know Pokemon don't do that.
Yeah, but no, this one it will tell us what eggs are what. It's just that if we hatch it now, it will just take up a space.
Yeah, then let's give it some time to ruminate.
Yeah.
Ferment. Oh.
I mean, you're not wrong. Actually, let me double check this. Oh yeah, they don't say the new monster. They say like it's a discover and everything. So I can breed Liz right now. Will, Jamie, what do we want to do for this one? Because Liz can be bred right now, but I do not know about the breeding mechanics.
Liz. What were we doing with Liz?
Breeding to make that special monster that we can only make through breeding.
Or what's the first step though? I can't remember.
First step for what? Like breeding?
For that one monster.
So basically we need to have Liz breed with Mad Knight.
And we got both.
Yep.
Okay, that's good.
Because, okay, so Mad Knight doesn't have its last ability, which is Giga Slash.
Oh. That's a good one.
Let me look at that. When do you get that? Giga Slash, you have to reach level 33 and have a lot of HP and stuff, so it's one of those moves that will not take, it will take a long time.
Yeah, it is a worth move, though.
It will be eventually learned by Lizard Knight, naturally. But, again, I do not know the breeding mechanics. I don't know if it's like we have to have the parents learn all the moves before we breed them. Or we can, like, you know... Yeah, I actually don't know how the breeding mechanic works. Like, if they have the potential still, or we can just, yeah, just breed them. Or we have to, like, train them and then breed them later. I'm not saying Giga Slash is not worth it, but at the current moment, though, I do not know what Lizard Man can learn. Shall we? We can test it out for this breeding, in a sense that we can see if the monster that we make can learn the potentials from both of them, or we can just make Lizard Man learn all the moves that we want and then continue on, because Lizard Man can learn Giga Slash.
True. It would be a good experiment.
So what we would say, Will, and your input on this, because should we breed now and see if we do need to learn all the moves, or we basically train up Lizard Man a lot more? Because again, I don't know the breeding mechanics, so I have zero clue of how it could work.
Nothing was really, couldn't find anything for the breeding mechanics for it.
Yeah.
This is the one where it's either risk it or we don't.
Yeah, I can't guarantee anything, because Giga Slash is the last thing I know that's really good, but that's at level 33, which is going to take a while for even Lizard Man. And the other thing is that I'm pretty sure Lizard Man hasn't learned every single move from its parents yet. Yeah, because like Lily is freaking level 23 and it still hasn't reached her full potential yet.
Nope.
Look at that! Look at that! Like, Ebby is freaking like 45, and look at how much experience it needs for a level. Yeah, so level 33 is going to be a long time, even if we were to make it. So I don't even know if we're going to dedicate time to making that monster even ideal. Again, Giga Slash is pretty good, but it also said that for Giga Slash, what was it? While it can be learned naturally, it can also be learned by monsters with Fire Slash, Bolt Slash, Vacuum Slash, and Ice Slash.
It's a lot of slashing.
It does, and Liz does have Fire Slash, so potentially could still learn Giga Slash.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I'm kind of seeing where consensus is for all three of us. It's like we can either risk it and try it out, but again, it takes a long time to get through all that.
Yeah, it might be just risk it for the biscuit type thing.
That's true.
Yeah, might as well just risk it.
I kind of do want to just risk it too, just to try it. All right, well, let's try risking it right now. All right. All right, risk it for the biscuit. Here we go. New monster will be made, and I think this is a exclusive monster. Yeah, this is an exclusive monster to only Dragon Quest monster games, which is only in 1 and 2. It never reappeared ever again. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hatch it. It's a baby Kotal.
I could see why, technically.
Why? It's a female! God dang it!
It's the risk.
Alright, well, let's find out. What shall we name this female, serpent thing? Oh, it's a dragon. Yeah, it's a dragon.
Mhm.
Well, we got a name? Trying to figure out what letter shall we try.
We're actually stuck on this one.
I'm trying to figure out what female name can I think of.
That's short.
Mary. I don't feel like that's a very good name for it, though.
It happens.
I'm looking up snake names for girls.
Yes.
This?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's that. Oh, that's Kiki. You know, Kiki also sounds really good, too.
Kiki sounds cute.
Sure. Alright, let's see what Kiki is. So yeah, Kotal is a unique monster to this. I made this once before, and I never realized that it was exclusive. Oh god dang it, it's lazy. Oh well. What can we do? Alright. Well, in that regard, before I do anything else, Jamie, what's your call? It's 8:30 right now for me and Will.
I know it's 10:30 here. Cause I know you got derp. So I know I still gotta.
You still gotta wake up early and everything, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. Will and I have been are accommodating on your schedule.
I might have to go because I still have to do all my nighttime shenanigans. Cause I haven't. Okay, I maybe not have still fully recovered.
I mean, I was gonna say, yeah.
Well, so I may have to get off so I can start wrapping things up for bed. And preparing a delightful trick or treat for my mother-in-law.
Trick-or-treating is not happening for another, like, 2 weeks, Jamie.
Oh, it's less.
Where you at?
It's less that's more so she has time to decorate. If I give it to her closer to Halloween, then she doesn't have time to have it up.
Got a bunch of stuff for. We got a jumping spider.
God, that's gonna scare a lot of kids.
That's the point.
You're evil.
We got a fog machine, smoking skulls, a pop-up coffin, a body bag kind of thing.
If you
We're
want
a hard
if you want a cheap drone for a ghost, I know Harbor Freight sells them pretty cheap for like low flyers.
There's so
like
many other
tiny
things
ones.
we're getting. There's so many other things we're getting, and then there's things we'll get for next year, and I think maybe next year we'll even get maybe some fake blood to use too.
I'm not allowed to really do much for Halloween. I go over the top. I tied firecrackers to the door one year and made a 10-year-old boy cry.
You did what?
Yeah.
I love it.
I put warnings. Loud noises. pirates at play. They're boom.
You know
Loud
that people
noises.
usually ignore that on like Halloween when it's supposed to be like scary.
I put warning signs everywhere, and I gave him a nutter butter to stop crying.
Jimmy, I'm scared for you at sometimes.
Yeah, I love Halloween. I really do. I'm great at putting together costumes. I'm great at decorating for Halloween. Problem is, I don't know when to stop sometimes, and it could cause problems for others.
Yeah, I bet.
But be careful with the firecrackers. They're really super cheap on like they're just the little pole poppers, nothing terrible or loud. On that same night, I almost made my sister piss herself. Same thing. Let one last firecracker on the door because I heard her running up the driveway. And I was getting tired of replacing the door hinges because she kept slamming the door open. So when she threw her weight into the door, it made a loud pop right 3 inches from her nose. And she stops dead in her tracks and started hyperventilating. It's like, you okay? Yeah. You gonna do that again? No. All right then.
Sounds like that's a threat.
It wasn't so. Well, okay. At that point, it was a threat because I had changed the door hinges 5 times in 2 months because of that. I wish I were kidding. She literally ripped the door off its hinges by tackling it.
You're scary, Jamie. You know that?
Bit. Most of my pranks are pretty funny, but not mean.
What, Will?
If only I had the, like, if I had one for this giant mutant bat costume, I'd wear it and scare the crap out of kids when they come to the door.
I just give candy. Why can't you guys just give candy normally?
Because I'm crazy!
Scaring kids is also part of the of Halloween. You have to scare them.
I try not to be
always.
too scary. I try not to be too scary, but...
There are certain kids that I will not scare. I will not scare there's little ones that I will not scare, but there's other ones that, oh yeah, I'm sorry, they're fair game.
Yeah, no, my costumes tend to be pretty tame, like my Legend of Zelda Link costume, my Prinny costume. I don't really do scary costumes. Or even scary decorations.
You're not much of a scary type of person, Jamie. I don't see you as a scary type of person.
No, the scariest I got was Bad Vibes and Luigi and Murder in the Dark.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion, there we go.
Oh yeah, that one. That one when we all were like screaming and just be like, ah!
Yeah, no, I had you guys all just absolutely terrified, but it was great.
We have a Venomed Spider-Man that we're gonna hang from our attic window.
Okay, Will, do you have a life-size costume of any kind?
No, not any.
Because there is something that some of my neighbors used to do. They were like one of the craziest houses to go to in the whole town. What they would do is they had a bench outside their house and they'd have this costume sitting on it all month long. But they'd have a second copy of the costume ready to go to wear. So once the kids got used to the costume, the last second when people weren't paying attention, they'd switch them out for somebody in the costume. And then once people got close to the door, they'd give them a jump scare.
There's other things we're gonna do. There's a rocking chair we're gonna put out there. We're gonna put something in it. But the spider, we're gonna put it right by our doorstep. So, and it does have the step pad.
Yes, it's gonna be destroyed before the end of the night.
When somebody steps on it, jump. You look like a harmless little spider, just sitting there, jump right out of jet.
Yeah, no, that's. I love
Looking
Halloween.
out and I'll just be looking out the window, waiting and watching, see who it all gets.
I am I'm the little kid, scary house. Nothing terrifying, nothing crazy. A few small pranks.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Will's the one you go to for the older kids. It sounds like, when they really want to scare.
Yeah, pretty much.
Firecrackers weren't that loud, in my opinion, at least, but apparently it was enough to spook a kid. Dad wasn't happy, and then I had to point to the signs, and he was like, "Okay, that's fair."
I wish I could get something that could squirt fake beer at people.
Fake blood?
Yeah, just get something to squirt the fake blood.
Corn syrup. And a teensy bit of food coloring. Add just a hint of blue to give it the real depth. Not a lot, just a little. Like for 20 drops of red, you want 1 drop of blue to give it depth. That's good fake blood, but it will stain.
You don't want stain on any clothing, otherwise you will get in trouble.
Most fake blood will stain too, though. It's a problem.
There's a lot of things that we are getting an archway to put out there in the art.
I mean, if you really want to get fun, if you have a pale colored dog, you could always use a sugar-free Kool-Aid to dye its coat a different color for a few days. Washes right out. And it does no harm whatsoever to the dog.
Have the dogs have a free meal.
Pretty much, it's just a bit sour. That's it. Always go for the sugar-free Kool-Aid. Sugared Kool-Aid will attract bugs.
Yep. Well, have you guys plan your guys' Halloween like literally a month early in advance?
Oh, we started planning. We started planning it before we moved.
Dude, in about 4 weeks though, I'm gonna be watching Five Nights at Freddy on like opening day.
No. All the no.
You say you say no, but I'm being dragged with Sean, Carl, and Kyle to watch it.
Yeah, no. You guys heard me when you guys were playing in Stack 8. Every time I would scream like it was the first time. I think I got on your nerves at one point. I don't do jump scares. I don't do horror.
So I was actually thinking about this, Jamie, on a random like Halloween night stream. I was gonna actually play the first Five Nights at Freddy, but hear me out, Jamie. Hear me out.
Oh dear.
There is a way to play the game without doing anything, and you don't get killed by any jump scares. There is a way, and it's happened.
Let me guess. Perfectly silent.
Yeah, well, I mean, like in the game, technically, yeah, you don't get any jump scare, you don't get silence. As long as I set it up correctly, everything should be set up so perfectly that I can just beat the game even on the hardest difficulty of 20 mode without doing a single thing.
That sounds like a terrifying thing, and I am pretty sure I will wake the kids.
No. Like the thing is that I just put it in the background and you don't have to watch, and it's just be like me talking while the game is happening.
I am that one person that is just either hilarious to watch playing horror games or annoying because screaming over really silly things.
I mean, to be fair though, I think Chris would probably have a laugh at it no matter what.
Chris is the only reason why I could kind of do watch over his shoulder with Resident Evil games. Because he's snarky about it, and that helps.
He stomps on the zombies' heads and kills them.
Oh, he's very snarky, and snarky helps.
Well, yeah, there's that too. But Chris also plays a lot of has played a lot of horror games, so he's more used to it.
I don't always pay attention to what he's playing because of it. Some of his games, yes. But some of the horror games, no.
Horror marathon on first.
Yeah.
I've been always after October ends is when I start looking for new horror.
Wake me up when September ends.
Ooh, nice. I'm gonna be hearing about that on Saturday.
No. September ends on Sunday.
No. Queen. You went silent.
Oh no, it is on Saturday. Oh, I thought it was Sunday. What?
No, but Queen had an announcement.
Yeah, she said like the Lions won. Looks like they won against the Packers. They just had a football game, by the way, Jamie, just to give you an idea.
Yeah.
I get paid tomorrow.
So Will,
Money again.
oh, so Will, we're meeting up then, so I can take the money from you, right?
No, cause there's money going to my grandma that's for rent for next month, and I gotta pay a phone. Netflix gets paid for. It's $22 a penny. They have to squeeze that stupid penny out of me.
But Will, you're giving your money to me, right? In your will.
No, as I don't. My name may be Will, but I don't have a written will, a last will and testament written up yet.
So what you're saying is you're not being a good Will.
Ha 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 ha.
Lost to Seattle, took revenge on another bird team called the Falcons, then killed Green Bay. How do you kill a whole bay?
Ask the Blue Danube.
Oh my god. Skull, you gave me 45 bits. I appreciate it. You didn't have to. You know, I've been actually working on a project right now with bits. It's been going in my mind for a while, and I've been actively trying to go about working on it soon. I know that Luigi is going to have some fun with it, so I'm actually going to be working on something special with the bits soon.
But I actually do gotta go. I keep spacing off.
No
I gotta
worries.
get it together. I am sorry.
Get some rest, Jamie. I'll talk to you later. If
Talk
you
to you later.
if you are able to, we can play some more tomorrow, and maybe then we might be able to beat a dungeon, because again, we haven't done any dungeons yet.
Still needed to do some grinding.
Yeah. All right, take it easy, Jamie. Have a good night.
Good night. Stay safe.
Stay safe. They were just chilling there, so since Lions won, might as well. Okay, well, if you say so, Skull. Also thinking about it, Will. Will, I have a quick question.
Yep.
How do you feel about the water temple if we go back into Majora's Mask?
Water temple.
Yeah.
Majora's Mask going back into it.
No. I'm wondering, like, how well do you know the water temple, personally?
Well, do I know the water temple for Majora's Mask?
Yeah.
I know parts of it. I
Okay.
can remember parts of it, and then it's the boss that I can't really remember the mechanics of much.
The boss is just like, you just have to, I believe in that one, you have to shoot at it and then attack it with Zora with your shield thingy, and that's mainly it. But yeah, no, I was just like curious because like I'm looking at it and we can go straight into the next part of the dungeons if we make Water Temple go by fast enough, but it looks like there's a lot of back and forth in the Water Temple. I forgot. Oh well. If the Lions won, that's cool, Skull. I'm glad that the Lions won. At least your night's not ruined. Now you can actually continue on playing Ace Attorney 3. Either way, I think, yeah, I'll end it off there. We'll see tomorrow if we have another stream. 3's going great. That's good. I won't be, yeah. If there's another stream tomorrow, there likely will be a stream because at the moment, because like I'll have Dragon War Monsters as the first. If that doesn't happen, maybe more Great Ace Attorney. But if that doesn't happen, I might pull up an old single-player game that I've been wanting to finish up, like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Because again, like I've been at that for a little bit, and it's getting close to being done. So I might have to push it out a little bit more. Because this coming Saturday, I want to play a couple other games. Well, yeah. We'll see how that goes. Let me know how 3 goes, Skull, because obviously you're at the end game of that trilogy specifically. But yeah, well, I'm going to end it off here. Do you have any announcements you want to say? Like you maybe doing streams and stuff?
I'm gonna try for next week.
So you're actually going to try for streaming next week?
Yep, I'm actually going to try.
Cool. You heard it here, folks, guys. We'll come back to streaming for once.
Yep.
Like,
I'm gonna try on Monday.
When was the last time you streamed, I wonder?
It was... I don't remember.
Oh, well.
I don't remember, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah,
Monday.
Sounds fine by me. Anyway, I'll end it off here. I won't be rating, but yeah, if we're back tomorrow, there is likely a stream. I'm not gonna fully promise it yet because again, there's a lot of things I've been working on doing. So yeah. Anyway, everyone have a good rest of your night. Everyone have a good rest of your day. I hope to catch you guys in another stream, but reminder someone else's. Stay safe, and as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.